The dark sky over Shubra was changing, a pale light touching the edges of the buildings. Not yet day, but night was ending. Cairo was mostly asleep, a giant at rest. Then soft sounds, a distant dog barked, then silence. The air was cool, waiting for the sun, for the noise, for the call to prayer. Fajr echoed, a beautiful, powerful sound, across the rooftops, through an open window into a small apartment. The muezzin's voice called the faithful to rise, to pray. Inside, Layla stirred. She always woke before the sun, a mother's instinct. She listened to the city holding its breath. Something felt different this morning. A small worry, a knot in her heart. The rest of the family slept. Mahmoud, her husband, Omar the teenager, Aisha the student, little Karim, dreaming. The apartment was quiet, too quiet. Layla listened as the Fajr call faded and city sounds grew, the first tram rumbling far away. Another day in Cairo, what would it bring? She rose, drawn by unease. She moved quietly, checking on her children. The city outside was waking, but inside time seemed to pause. Layla's heart beat faster. She felt the weight of the coming day. The light grew stronger, shadows shrinking. She stood by the window, watching, waiting. The city's pulse quickened. Layla braced herself. Today would not be like any other. She sensed it. The dawn whispered of change, and Layla listened. The fear was real, immediate. Layla's mind raced. The family's world had shifted in an instant. The day had barely begun, and already everything had changed. Mahmoud hesitated, searching for answers. The room felt hot, suffocating. Layla wiped Omar's forehead, desperate. Mahmoud looked at Layla, then at Omar.
What do we do, Mahmoud? What do we do?
Mahmoud's worry deepened. He tried to be calm, but his eyes showed fear. Omar groaned, a weak sound. Layla fought back tears. She had to be strong.
It's Omar, he's burning, a terrible fever.
Her voice was urgent, full of panic. Mahmoud rushed to Omar's side, felt his son's heat.
Mahmoud, wake up!
No answer. Omar was drenched in sweat, his face red, shivering despite the heat. He mumbled words that made no sense. Layla's hand trembled. This was not a small cold, this was a dangerous fever.
Why? Layla got out of bed and walked to her son's room. She looked at Omar, her eldest, restless, moving too much. She touched his forehead. Fire. He was burning. Her heart jumped. Fear. Omar, Habibi.
The urgency was clear. The family moved as one. The morning was no longer ordinary. It was a race against time.
Mahmoud, help me.
I'll get his things.
We have to move quickly.
The family looked at each other, fear and resolve mixing in their eyes.
This is serious. We can't wait. He needs a doctor, maybe even a hospital, now.
Her voice trembled, but she tried to smile for Karim.
Layla pulled Karim close. Insha'Allah, Habibi. God willing.
Little Karim appeared, rubbing his eyes. What's wrong with Omar? Is he sick?
A very high, dangerous fever.
40 degrees, Baba, it's 40.
Only a mumble in reply. The thermometer beeped. Aisha read the number.
Omar, can you hear me?
Layla rushed to get it, hand shaking.
He's very hot. We need the thermometer.
Aisha touched Omar's neck, his forehead.
Let me see him.
She said, her voice quiet but her heart pounding. She saw her brother, saw the fear.
Aisha heard the commotion and came to the doorway, eyes wide. Mama? Baba? What is happening with Omar?
The family moved with purpose. Every second mattered. They were ready to go.
I'll help Omar.
Gather what we need.
The decision was made. Quick, united. They had a plan. Now they had to act. Fast.
The public hospital in Abbasiyah, good emergency department.
The hospital it is.
Layla's maternal instinct was fierce. Mahmoud nodded, feeling the same urgency.
No clinic, the hospital, the big one, he needs the best.
It's too risky. They might send us to the hospital anyway. We'll lose time.
A clinic? Dr. Fawzi's clinic?
Outside, Shubra was waking up. Fresh bread smells, children's voices, the clang of the tram. Inside, fear pressed in. The family was united in crisis. Mahmoud and Aisha supported Omar. Layla held the bag, and her prayers. Karim followed, a small shadow of concern. They opened the apartment door, stepped into the Shubra morning, bright, alive. The city rushed around them, but they had one focus: Omar, the hospital, and hope. Together, they began their journey.
Thank you, Karim.
Omar, take your ball, so you can play when you are better.
Omar was weak, eyes barely open.
Easy, Omar. We are with you.
Mahmoud, help Omar sit up. We need to go.
Layla packed a small bag, water, clothes, papers, prayer beads.